What's going on, you guys? It's the FPL Penguin back again with another stream for you all. Hope you're doing good. In today's stream, we will be talking about AFCON Fantasy, once again, African Cup of Nations, which is going on right now in the world. And I've been loving it so far. I've been loving it. So we're going to get straight into it. This is my sort of wildcard team, what I'm going for. I got 90 points in the last round. If we can just try and bring it up on the screen, it'd be great for you guys. I think I'll bring it on the screen. Press this button here. This is what I got. I kind of made a mistake. By Piquete and Fatals. I put them on the bench. They were starting my team. This is game week 1. And I brought on Kese and Haller because they were playing last. And I wanted to bring them on. Ivory Coast. Disappointed. I was disappointed, but I still think it was a punt worth taking. You know, big players, Ivory Coast, big nation. Just a shame, really, that they couldn't do better than Fatals and Piquete. So I lost out on those points there, probably about, if my math is correct, probably about, God knows, 5 points extra, something like that. But yeah, 90 points to finish with. Not bad. Kept on Captain Marnie. Thank God I didn't switch to a twist to Mahrez. So I'm happy with that. Still basically my whole back line and my goalkeeper got clean sheets, you know, Fatals put on the bench later on in this game week. So yeah, that's it really. So we've got the FPL Penguin League. We'll do a bit of a shout out to that. I'm currently 5th in that league. We've got Dread, who's got 3 teams in that league. Dread FPL. If you do want to join this league, do let me know and I will leave the league code in the live chat. Do let me know if you want to join this league, guys, and I'll leave the league code. I can actually should we get the league code up now? Try and get up in the league. Well, we'll do it in a minute. We'll do it later on. What we'll do now is move on. We'll move on swiftly to game week 2. See if there's anybody in chat. Anybody here? How you doing, mate? Top 3K in AFCON. How are you? I'm good, mate. I'm currently, I think I'm top, what was I before? Top 1K? I'm a top 1K. Yeah, well, just above 1K, yeah. It's a good game. Looking forward to it. Playing the rest of it. And the football is very good. A lot of controversy going around. A lot of just weird decisions going around. That should have been red cards as well. But yeah, it's a lot of craziness going so far in this competition. But this is what I'm lined up so far. I've activated my wild card. I probably will tinker around with some more. I've got another 2.5 hours until the deadline. I'm not going all the way, guys. But I know a few people that were probably considering activating the wild card going to game week 2. But that's what I've come up with. I think of the players like Abu Bakar, who I did have in my draft, got rid of him in game week 1. Iniacho, I think, is a lovely player in Nigeria, lovely team. Bafal, I think, is the one probably looking at his stats as well, with shots on target, getting the goals and stuff, and could be getting the goals for Morocco, looking very exciting. Barrow's in there as well. Sarr, who I noticed for Senegal, is a defender in the game, but played as a centre mid, like an attacking centre mid. So playing out of position, Sarr, that's the defender on the screen. So I like the look of him. I like players who play out of position, especially defenders who are actually playing as midfielders for their national teams or their teams in real life. May is another good one. I want to give a shout to Ashley FPL, FPL Ashley, using that Instagram group. I was going to go for Sace. Went from Hakimi down to Sace to save $1 million. But if you go down to this guy here called May, who's currently playing as a CDM for Morocco, but he's classed as a defender in the game. I think for 4.5 as well. I think he's 4.5 million. I'm not too sure. We'll have to check. Where is he? He's 4.5 million, but he's playing as like a CDM for Morocco. He played in the last games as CDM. So get him in your team, guys. Very cheap. You can save money by not getting the Sace, and Hakimi are saving on quite a few million on that. For Tals and Stafia, I still want to say keep them. Cape Verde. I think Traore for Aston Villa, who plays for Aston Villa, is out for the other team that Cape Verde are playing. I think with COVID. Is it COVID or an injury or something like that? So it's a big boost for them, especially if you like me with defenders from their teams. Now, this guy's from the team, that controversy that was going on with Munkolo, with a 1-0 win against Tunisia. Very controversial controversial, going off before the 90th minute. The whistle was blown. Is it Gambia? I'm trying to read these teams. Is it Gambia? But yeah, I'm going to keep him team. I think he looks a very, very good player. And did he save a penalty as well? Penalty. I'm sure he saved a penalty. Not too sure now. These stats are just so weird to look at. But I put a 4 million keeper in because I needed money to save. You can see I've used my whole budget. So I used the keeper, the only 4 million playing keeper, I think, in the game at the moment. And he's playing Algeria next. So I don't think I'll be starting him or playing him. So I'm going to keep my starting goalkeeper in there at the minute. Sanusi instead of Anole, I think it is. The right back for, I think I'm probably pronouncing the right name wrong, right back for Nigeria, but this is the left back, very, very much cheaper, much more cheaper than the other guy. Max Grado in there as well, and I've also got at least one Algerian in there, that's Balate, who's playing as like attacking left mid. Benarami was in there, was a consideration, but I decided to have this guy instead, looked a bit more attacking. I can't afford Mahrez. Mahrez disappointed me in the first game. Not saying he's a bad choice. I still think it's a good choice to go for long-term Mahrez. They might turn things around Algeria, but I can't afford him. And I want to look at gems like Bafal, Barrow, have a nice strike force like that. I want to balance it out a bit more instead of just going for all these big money players like Marnie and stuff, and Salah. I'm still not going for Salah. I'm keeping Marnie, got that late penalty, so I was chuffed about that. I'm going for Abu Bakar for captain. He takes penalties. The only 2 goals he scored were penalties in that first game. So that's what I'm going for. If you guys can think of any more gems, I kind of am thinking I might regret not having Bakete, keeping him, but that's just me. Yeah, the refereeing was just absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Ashley, how you doing? Great to see you. Why did you wildcard? I just felt like wildcarding. A lot of people are wildcarding as well. I know in this game, in game week 2. So I just thought to myself, just have some fun with it. My initial plans were probably to wildcard later in the knockout stages round. But I thought to myself, just have some fun with it and just see what happens. Also, I wanted the Booba Bakar in, and I don't really want to take any hits as well. So I think you can take even a -8 because with the likes of getting duels and ball recoveries, you're going to make up for them points lost as well. Just wondering how nailed the Moroccan defender is. I think he's only playing because of injuries on Moroccan side, but the May fella that you've got as well. Yeah, I know as well. I can bring him on the screen. Let's I'll bring on SofaScore. I'll just give me a few minutes to work my magic, guys, on SofaScore, and I'll bring it on the other page for you all. So basically, this guy called May, who you can see on the screen, shout out to Ashley. CDM, playing this like a CDM. Can we make this big on the screen? I think that's the biggest it's going to get. Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll make this big on the screen, and we'll get a good idea about this fella. That he's playing like a CDM at the minute. So this is the guy. If you can see him, hopefully you can see him okay. Yeah, so it's May, who right here is playing CDM. You've got Messina, Saiz, WILDCARD, and Hakimi. But this guy here is classed as a defender in the game in AFCON, but he's playing like a CDM. We can have a look at some of his stats. Played a full 90 minutes. I'd like to get some stats on what he's been like. I think he's only very, very young. Not too sure. I don't think I can get any of his stats on. Unless we go on 2020. It's a shame that. Unless we look at some around here. I'll have a look a bit more further back. So looks like he was benched against Sudan. Benched. So it does look like he's a bit of a rotation player. It would save so much money as well. I think he's a punt worth keeping. I really do think so. I do think he's a punt worth keeping. I don't think there's any need to probably get rid of him. I think if he's got that game time, got the 90 minutes under his belt, I think he's still a good one to probably keep in the side. That's for sure. So I'm going to keep him for now because I haven't got any money to upgrade. So I'm going to just leave it and just see what happens. Sangare, 5.1. He has Cape Verde and Ethiopia left. I think I had him in my team, my draft team, but I think I was put off him because I've got my double Cape Verde here. I think I've put off him because of that. But I'm happy with this team. Say I've got good enough players. I think if I was looking at now some long term, look at Nigeria. They've got. I wish the names were better than this instead of just shorten them like this. Is it Sudan? They've got next. Guinea. Is it Guinea? Basaku? Something like that. I need full start. Should we? We need the. There we go. That's better, isn't it? That's better. Sudan, Guinea, and I got it right. Bissau. So that's who they got next. I think they're relatively teams. I think they could get 100% record on the group stage. I think the next two games could be win-win again, like they did against Egypt. I think it's good to probably go all in on Nigeria at the moment. I'm very tempted to get another defender in from them. Could do that, but I'm going to keep that Mayfella just for a moment. Who else is there? Tavares. What do I do with my triple Cape Verde players? That's a good question. What do I do with them? Because he has got Burkina Faso, and he's got Cameroon, which is going to be a tough one. So maybe look for a free transfer the week after before going Cameroon game and get rid of one of the defenders there. I think he's a good cheap option at the minute still with his 5.5. So I'm going to keep Tavares at the minute. That's what I'm going to do. Kone. Who did Kone have? Plays for Mali, doesn't he? I have Kone in my team. Now, Kone, who scored a penalty in that controversial game. He's got Gambia next. He's very cheap as well. I know this is Moncora because I've just taken him out of my team. So what I could do here? I could do this. This is what I could do. What I'm tempted to do. 6.1. Is that him? Who was the guy that was 4.5? God, he's 6.1. That sucks, doesn't it? If we can look and find a player forward that is 5.6, 5.5. Let me put this in order as well. Can we put this in order? Order by points. Aitola. Tavares is leading it. You got Kante from Guinea. Who's he got? Jose Kante up front, number 9. Senegal. No, fat chance of that. So I think I'll just keep Tavares in my team. That's what I probably will do. So put Tavares back in my team. So that's what I'm happy with. I think there's some good gems in there. Some good differentials. Who's that? El Kalbe. He's back from Morocco, by the way. Who's he? So what position does he play? No, I appreciate the man. Thank you. The main man up front. So can you just have a look on Celso? I'll bring it on the other side of the screen in a minute. Somebody else mentioned him. I know a few people have been mentioning him. So it sounds like if I can just get a good idea by looking at some Alcabe, he's the main man up front. Yeah, he looks like he plays up front usually with Ryan May, the other May. So if he's back, how much is he? Alcabe. He's quite expensive, isn't he? Still eligible. If he's back, he's back, and he's 8 million. I think I'll just leave it as is. I've got the foul on my team. So I'm pretty much happy with that. But no, appreciate mate putting that out there. The only reason I've got Gradle in my team is because I really want to have that Ivory Coast player. Because I've got rid of Haller, I've got rid of Kesse, who disappointed. I think Gradle is still a lovely punt. I think some nice gems in that midfield, to be honest with you. Algeria. disappointed the first game. Next game, they have a chance to redeem themselves. It's a must-win game because Ivory Coast will be tough for them. I think this guy's a good alternative to Mahrez. I think he's getting the game time. He's about 5 million cheaper or something like that. Barrow from Gambia has got Marley next, and he's got Tunisia. I think he's good for attack and returns, definitely. Bafal's in there. Like I said, my knowledge on the AFCON is completely different to the Premier League. What we're saying here as well. There's pictures of him in training. Pretty sure El Gabi takes penalties too. Interesting. If he's back in training, then he's back. Well, could on the verge of being back as well. So, I appreciate that, mate. Ivory Coast have good individual players, but they don't play well as a team. Is it worth going for it? Who have they got? Max Gradle has got full stats. Sierra Leone. And Sierra Leone got a 0-0 against Algeria. Did we say? Is it Algeria? Yeah, against Algeria. Do you know, I don't need to waste... I wasn't that convinced in Ivory Coast. I was watching last night. I wasn't even impressed. So if we just take him out for now, we'll get a good idea of what we want to do. Barrow, don't know much about him. Why did you put him in your wild card? I was looking at his stats, actually. Barrow, I'll just try and bring it up on the other screen as well. And played for Bologna in Italy. And I just thought to myself, I like these cheap-ish or nice differential gems. He got an assist in the last game. Musa Barrow got an assist. Just trying to bring his stats up on here. So let's just have a look at him on the screen, and then we'll get a good idea of what we're thinking about here. Musa Barrow, where are you? Let's bring him on the screen. Here he is. So Musa Barrow, this is his heat map against that team. I do apologise, don't know how to pronounce your name. Minutes played, 90 minutes. He got an assist in that game. Touches 44. Crosses, 3. 1 out of 3 accurate crosses. 3 key passes. 1 shot on target. 1 shot off target. 1 blocked. I just think he looked very, very attacking. He looks like the vocal point of Gambia, probably getting goals or getting any attacking returns in their fixtures. And he was mostly hugging that left side as he was probably playing in. But getting in the box quite a bit. It looks like a bit of that free roam sort of player. So can just bring him out on the screen. Should we go on the screen? Let's get on the screen. So he is. It looks like he was on the left-hand side by the looks of it. There he is. Number 10. The only thing I don't like, I can probably bring up my phone. Try and bring up my phone so you get a good idea. So he's number 10. And Musa Barrow, get a good idea how far up the field he gets. Don't know if you can see that. It's on the what you're looking at, the far left. So number 10. So if I can get this on the screen, okay, for you guys to see. Just get on the screen. So basically, if you can see that, that's how far he was getting up the field. Number 10. So unfortunately, I can't bring it on SofaScore itself. So Musa Barrow, I just think is a lovely gem to go for. I think what the games he has, what's he got to finish off with? Tunisia don't even look that great. Mali, goalkeeper, was on form, but Mali, they got on Tunisia. I think it's a nice gem still. If you're on Wildcard, have some fun with it and just bring in these gems. I think there's no real standout option. Mahrez didn't impress. Mane only got a late penalty. Salah blanked. I don't think it's all about the big money players, to be honest with you guys. Get these gems in, and they're doing all right so far. Get them in and have some fun with it. Don't worry about building your team with the big names. There's no point. I don't understand why people are all in on Iniacho. If Nigeria beat Sudan, they'll rest their best players. Possibly true, possibly. But I think for this game, I think he's good. And if he does get benched, if I decide to, I could then transfer. But then I've got a bench. If he don't play, just for that game, I can bring on my bench players for him. That's what I probably will do. But I'm pretty much happy with what I've got. So what we'll do, we'll bring this back on the screen. If you've got any more questions, guys, please do fire away. If you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button. Really appreciate it. And please do consider subscribe. And do these on a regular basis. Also FPL videos, just for the fun of it, So what we talk about? We talk about getting rid of Gradle. We might possibly get rid of him. So we'll have a little scroll down here. 6.5. Is it 6.5 we need? 6.6. So we'll just leave it at 7. Points wise, this is what we've got on the far right hand side. Kone in there. That's the midfielder. You get rid of forwards. And that's who you mentioned, Ashley, earlier, top of the screen, leading the pack, is Sangare. Now, I can say about Sangare, I do wonder if I should just drop that Cape Verde defence now and go for... I think with no... what they're called? With no Gustavo, this is it. With no Traore there, I think it could make them a different sort of lineup, different sort of attacking unit. Now, Gustavo Sangare, who plays Cape Verde tonight, in his last game, 1 shot on target, 0 off, 1 shot blocked, 1 hit the woodwork, 2 out of 2 accurate crosses, 4 key passes. Gustavo Sangare. Jallo's on there as well. Who they've got? That's Gambia, same as Barlow. Marley. There's no one really exciting. Sangare would have Ethiopia. I think it's a punt worth taking if he's exciting enough to have. Would mean me. I don't have to get rid of him, but I know Cape Verde have Cameroon, so maybe it's good to save that instead of wasting a transfer. Maybe look to get rid of one of them. I'm going to keep Stafia because he's like an attacking sort of defender, I believe. So what I could do is, how much have we got in the bank? 1.5. So I could get rid of Stephen and then bring in whoever's got the better fixture going on. 6.6 million. 6 million. So the players we've got on the right-hand side of the screen, I could possibly... Skulls, how you doing? How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing good. You playing AFCON as well, or you not playing it? Let's have a look at. See you later. Just let everyone know I will be live. I will put it on my YouTube as well. We'll be live with Glenn, hopefully later on his channel. But I will be putting it in the YouTube as well, my community page, so the link to it. So do tune into that probably in an hour's time. I don't know if he'll do it live, probably do it recorded, but I'll still leave the link to it anyway. Siala. Senegal. I need players that are good long term. This guy's good. This is who I was talking about. Ola. We'll call him Ola. But I opted for Sanusi instead because he's cheaper, about $1 million cheaper. So I could go double Nigeria defense, but it's what you were saying before, mate. There could be rotation if they beat Sudan. If they beat Sudan, there could be rotation. But I wouldn't look past double Nigeria defense. I think for the next 2 games is wonderful for them. But if I can find a cheap gem, Kayute has got Gambia and Mali Tania. Tongue twister for me, that. Gambia, so it's going to be interesting, that. Marley's in there. It's one of them that did Kanute. Be interesting to see if he got. No, I'm just waffling on here. I'm just waffling on. Just let everyone know Champman's on tonight. If you're a fan of Champman, let me just have a look on the other screen, guys. Just bear with me while I do this. Yeah, don't mind me. What's his name? Coyote. I think I've got the wrong Coyote here. Who does he play for? What's Kike? Kike. Was he called something else in the right, we'll just put his team. We'll put Marley in. So Marley, you guys can't see this because I'm just messing around with what I'm looking at here. What I'll do, so you guys can tune in, so you're not like just looking at me blabbering on to myself, looking at the other screen. We'll bring it on here so you can see it better. So what I'm looking at here, I'm trying to get a good idea what I want to. What's Ashley saying? Do I have much faith in the Mali keeper? What happens if they become a safe team and then they win? That's a problem. I think with the whole benching thing, what the other guy was saying, there's going to be a lot of rotation, but there's nothing you can do about it. You know, it's going to affect everybody, just like the COVID postponements in FPL. We can't see league lineups like in FPL. We don't know how they're going to line up. We don't know these teams as much as we do in FPL, how they're going to line up. What I was saying, so it's going to be an interesting one. What was I saying? Coyote. So if I just get him on the screen, what was he doing? He's his defender in the game. It's like, so what I'll probably do is not go for Coyote. Ola is still on my. I know what you're saying about rotation, but also as well, Cisse is in there. But I've got Sal already from Senegal. It's cheaper. That was Joe Gomez then. James Gomez from Gambia. I think it's going to be quite interesting whether I should go for Tolo. Is he favored Cameroon? Tolo got an assist. And he's cheap. 5.1. It's whether I want to go for Ola Aina, Tolo from Cameroon, or Cisse from Senegal. That's what I will probably have to bloody have a good think about what I want to do. What I'll do, bring back on the screen again. So here we go. This is it. So like I was saying, either Cisse, but it's all about rotation. Like a lot of these teams could qualify after this week, but I want to take advantage of this now and then weigh it up. What was I saying about Ola? Ola got a clean sheet. He's got Sudan next. Senegal. I've got Guinea. Tolo, 5.1. It's got Ethiopia. So that would leave me 5.1, probably at 0.9 to probably upgrade somewhere. I'm not really that bothered, to be honest with you. If I really wanted to get rid of my Cape Verde defence, I would have done that. I'll tell you what I need to. I think the most sensible thing to do. What should he say? 5 million. Who's more likely to get a clean sheet? Ethiopia. And then you got Cisse. Is it really worth it though? For Guinea, I think I'm going to have to go for take a punt. Only 0.1. I'll bring him in. And then what I can do is then upgrade this fella here. 4.9. And I have like a better goalkeeper then. Is it time to get rid of Tavares, guys? What do we think? Did he give him another game? Hang on, let me just get this player in. Sedan. Keita. Oh, crap. Where are we going? Take him to another page. There we go. On my screen. So, Keita from Guinea. He's got Senegal. Don't really want to do that. Kamara. Maurice. Depends if that other goalkeeper comes back. Very, very lucky to have Maurice come in. Could have a 4.5. Get them very, very cheap. Cheap as chips. And then we'll have a good way up from there. Who's he play for? San Leon. He's got Ivory Coast next. Pull out all the stops to keep them out. Gambia. Ethiopia. Who do you play for, Gambia? Gabon. You've got to go for 2 tough games next. Good luck, mate. Tunisia. Mali. Not Mali. Who do you play for? Comoros. He's got tough games. Ben said. He don't play, does he? Not getting the game time, obviously. Ben said for Tunisia. Might take a point on him. Tunisia. 4.5. The only way I can get rid of Tavares, I think, because I know he's cheap. And then we'll just wrap things up there and then, guys. Probably give another 15 minutes. 5.5. 6. So if I pushed it to 6 and just got a good idea then what I could do. I don't need to do that, do I? Hang on. Go back to 6. Go back to 6, Penguin. And what we'll do this. Always people coming in. Oh, crap. How you doing? Sorry, I just ignored your messages there. Don't sleep on Marley. They are good. I think I've got... Is that the keeper I've got already? I'm telling you, my knowledge on this is different. So I've got the keeper in. Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, I want Coney back in my team. Takes bounties. Where is he? What are we looking at again? Not the goalkeepers. Want bloody forwards. Tavares. Kante. Can't afford him. 6.1. Who they got though? Well, I know that. I'm just like putting him in there for the sake of it, mate. Right, Ghana have a good defense and their fixtures are good. True. I was looking at Thomas Partey before game week 1 because he looked quite attacking. Plus, they need their best team for the both matches. Tavares to Kone. See, I had him in my game week 1, and he got me that penalty. I think it was 7 points he got me. So he was a good differential to go for. I know, but I'm looking at long term, mate. I'm looking at long term now. I think, Tavares has got Cameroon in game week 3. So it's quite interesting. One Zimbabwe goalkeeper, and they've got Malawi. 4.5. I'm going to go for Tunisia. I'm going to go for Tunisia. So what I'm going to do... Where the bloody hell is it going for now? 6.1. I think it's got to be that, isn't it? So, what I'll do... I'm probably going to regret this. No, you just draw a blank and you don't know what you're going to do next. Ghana, that's it. Ghana. Yeah, Ghana were a consideration for sure. Like I said, I was eyeing up Thomas Partey before my draft for game week 1, and to be honest with you, they have got some good players. They had who's their first game? Morocco, tough game. Gabon's there, Comoros there as well. Ghana I've always liked always really liked them. They've had some great players, good players over the years. Amati's there for 6 million. Quite steep that. I'm happy with my defense at the minute. Who the hell's Baba? 5 million? Who's he? Can I have a good look at him? Let me just bring him. 5 million. I bet he's just a CDM, isn't he? I don't think he's anything great to probably eye up. Baba, where is he? On the squad, playing as a CDM. Number 21. Not doing much. No shots, he says. Unless he gets those ball recoveries, that's a different story. If anyone wants to tell what Baba's like, anything to go for, anything interesting, telling team. 6.5 for Partey, but too much. I like the IU brothers. I think they're very, very good to look at. Who's up front as well? I like the wingers. We've got Painsil and Sulemana. Sulemana is 7.5. Painsil is 5 million. Is it Paint? Yeah, Painsil is 5 million. I mean, that's a nice differential. I mean, what did he do in last game? So, right, it's very attacking. Do you know that he looks like a little gem? Him. Who they got there, Lagana? Who did we say they got? Gabon. But I like this lad. I'm looking on SofaScore, guys, and he's playing as a right winger. He played as a right winger for Ghana. Joseph Painsil. I do apologise if I'm saying it wrong. Rahman is very attacking. Who's he play for? Is that Ghana? Oh, you're Ghana. Maybe 6 million though. What was he like on SofaScore? Got a good. God, it looks very attacking. Look on his heat map. What we'll do, keep going back and forth with this. Painter was quite promising. What I'll do, I'll bring him on the screen on what I'm looking at, so we get a good idea. So I've just eyed him up on here, very, very cheap, playing as a right winger for Ghana in the last game. So hang on, let's get it on screen. Let's refresh him. Let's get him back on the screen. This is what he got against Morocco. Here he is. And you can see he's on the right hand side. Let's go back up again. Decides to have a bloody mind of its own. Refresh the page. Right, let's do this again. Don't press anything. You can see he's a right winger. He's there on the screen. We'll make this bigger. Joseph Painsil. 86 minutes against Morocco. 7 crosses, 1 accurate cross, 1 accurate long ball. Key passes, 0. 1 shot on target, 1 shot off target. And that's his heat map at the top of the screen. 5 million. 5 million could be a nice little gem. Got a lot of these teams have been overlooked. Definitely being overlooked. Hoping doing good, new people tuning in. If you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button down below and do subscribe. I do these on a regular basis along with FPL and all that, all these streams. Do about 2 streams a week. Do tune in, really appreciate it. But yeah, very, very attacking. That's Rahman, very, very attacking, goes for true. But I do like this guy. I really do. I think he's looks very, very promising. So what I'm going to do, I'll leave his stats on there. I might have him instead of Sangari. Because that's the only way I'm going to have to do it. Yeah. What's he called again? Pencil, there we go. 5 minutes. I'm going to put him in. I like these little gems. What is he? He's a midfielder? He's a midfielder. I've got him a team. Right, so what we'll do, we'll leave on the screen there. That's what I'm going to probably do. Honestly, most of the points in the game is in defense. True. Like you saw him, a lot of you saw him a game with one team. Cape Verde, I double their defenders, clean sheet. Aubameyang, Gabon, clean sheet. Hakimi, clean sheet. Just clean sheets everywhere. It's all about defenders at the minute. So until they all get their act together, learn how to score goals and work as a team. But the defenders are looking good. It's very good, the competition. I love it. Very, very good. So I'm going to put in my team. So what we'll do, we'll go back to what I've been showing you guys. Going back and forth here now, guys. Now, I do appreciate everyone tuning in. Really appreciate it. And this is what I've come up with. I've just put them in. Pencil, 5 million. That leaves me with mine. Mine is 0.1 million. That's because I've put Kone in my team. It's all about if I want to keep Tavares. The only way I can have this team if I ditch. Tough one. I'm going to keep my Cape Verde. I believe in them. I got rid of 2 of them. I still think there's a clean sheet possible in there. Still, especially with Traore out for the opposing team. It's all about this Moroccan fella, May. I'm still going to keep him. I'm just judging this team very, very carefully. Judging it. Marley would be still good for long term. Gambia. Here's the other team. Quite promising. Go for a 4 maker. That's what I had before, mate. I had not from Ethiopia. Can't remember the other team, but it was the only 4 million keeper playing. And I thought to myself, this is a wild card, and I kind of want to have it long term, good rotation as well, because we know we can bring players off the bench during a game week. So it would complete the team. But I think I'm more than happy. Am I making a mistake getting rid of Tavares? Because I'd be so pissed if he scored tonight and I didn't have him. What I'm going to do? No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm making a mistake here. I'm going to just keep Tavares. Once he appears on the screen. I'm going to keep him. And it's 5.5. I've got 0.5 million in the bank. Do I dare use it? Yeah, better keeper. Is it worth it, though? Tunisia. Who have they got? Who did we say they had again? They lost 1-0 to Mali. Very controversial game. I don't know much about him. Maybe I can upgrade May. Who? Morocco. If I wanted a better defender, because I'm not impressed with this, because what happens if he's rotation? Do we think... Get him back in here. There's no one else. I literally would have to stay with him. Unless I get rid of Barrow. I think Marley will make it talk because I already got the Marley keeper. Do you know? I don't have to. I've got an idea. If I want to play it safe, I'll go for Sace because Sace, we can have a look at. I'm sure he was getting a lot of shots on target. I can bring him back on the screen for Morocco. He's defender for Wolves. Defender, very good defender. What we'll do, we'll switch back to SofaScore. He's a captain for Morocco. And where's his stats? Stats are here. So what we'll do, we'll switch back to Thingamajig. Simpy, how you doing? Just seen your comment. How you doing? Hope you're doing good, mate. Are you playing AFCON? But yeah, this is Sace. Plays for Wolves. And you can see the stats against Ghana, guys. 3 shots off target. Very, very good. Going up for the corners and stuff. Captain for Morocco. Cheaper than 1 million cheaper than is it 1 million cheaper? 1 million cheaper than Hakimi. So I really do like him. I think if I put him in the team, then it would leave me with 6.5 million to find somebody for that midfield role. So if I go in here, can anyone think of any good 6.5 or below midfielders? Really appreciate it. We can all help each other out. A lot of people who don't know the AFCON as same as me, like our knowledge on it is not as good. Sangali is there. Maybe I could opt for him. Max Gradle, I might still keep. But how attacking was Max Gradle, though? How attacking was he? I think that's a trap. You think it's a trap? Trap, isn't it? Having Ivory Coast. How you doing, mate? How you doing? Tavares. What's that say? Tavares. Minus 45. You can downgrade Bafal to Kazi. I prefer Bafal though. Prefer him. Coney much. Mate, isn't it? It's not nailed on Dragon like that. This is when it gets annoying. But no, I appreciate your help. Really appreciate it, mate. That guys and everybody. Wish you could have 10 defenders. Yeah, it's all about the defenders. At the moment, somebody was saying match fixing. Yeah. Can you post links in chat? I'll link you to my team. Yeah, I think you can post links in chat. I don't think I've disabled it or anything. Try. Are you on Twitter? Send me. Hit me up on Twitter. My link is going below. What the hell happened there, guys? Basically, the internet cut out. The internet actually cut out, guys. So I was like, what the hell's happened here? My camera's gone, everything. Still a few people, thank you for sticking around. I think the stream was still going, but thank God it was still going. So, yeah, the stream, it just said my internet, it just went weird. It restarted the internet itself. It said no internet connection. Went downstairs, the boxes flashing different colours. And then within about a minute and a half, everything's back to normal. And I'm like, thank God for that. So we're back after a little bit of delay. God knows what it looked like on your side. Hopefully we're okay. We'll probably wrap things up very, very soon. But yeah, are you on Twitter, mate? This is what I was saying. If you're on Twitter, do send. I can't bring the link up, unfortunately. What you were saying. Are you on Twitter at all? Do let me know, because Twitter's at the bottom, and I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. But yeah, do send me your Twitter, mate, and I'll or hit me up on Twitter, and I'll look at your team for you, any help or anything like that. God, after that, God knows what I was talking about. I think I was looking for a midfielder, but also people as well talking about Kone, better than Tavares to have in. If I can get him in, I can get him in, but I can get him in. Who's the player I was getting rid of? Barrow, that's it. So if I were to go, if you guys think, about stats as well. It's all about stats. So if we get in here and we get Kone back in, people are saying this. A lot of people saying sleeping on Marley. 5.9 would leave me to get a midfielder in. So what was everyone saying? You can keep the Kone long term too. Marley might do well. True. See, there's a lot of these teams that we could be sleeping on. I think Barrow, for the price and the team maybe he's playing for and the team against, I don't think it's worth it. What, have 7.5? So if I were going to go back, let's have a little. So I'd need something under 6 million. Is anything there? Well, yeah, because I've got bloody Kone still stuck there. Sangali's there. He could still be getting those game times because he's sort of points. Like I said, my knowledge on this is completely. Somebody mentioned. Did someone mention Haidara? Another Marley as well. Are we? Never mind. We're going triple Cape Verde in the first game week, but triple Marley. That'd be interesting. Am I sleeping on these players as well? We can have a little score. Who mentioned him? Somebody mentioned. Sure, somebody mentioned him. Was it Ashley? I'm just looking on the comments right now. That's quite promising. I've still got my team, haven't I? Kazari. He's a forward. There we go. That's Ashley. Hey, Dara, who's 5.5. We've got 5 points. I think it's got Gambia next. What did he do, though? Let's get him in. He spells now. Hey, Dara, is this him? Is this the guy from RB Leipzig, from Marley? 7.4 rated on here against against Tunisia. Stats back him up, don't they? What position does he play? Hidara. CDM. Stats wise, quite attacking. One shot off target. He'd be getting his ball recoveries and stuff as well, won't he? Could do it, and I might decide I might want to do it. So if I just go back to my team, so if you've got 5.5, but the other guy, we did score a goal though. Sangara, 1 goal. I'm trying to understand these, but he stats here: on goals, KP, key pass, Jules 1, so 493. So 493 you got. 493. I'm just counting something here, guys. Do bear with me. What are you saying here? 1. Do you know, I prefer this guy instead. Sangara. I don't know why. I just prefer him. I think it could affect them. But it's a tough one. What about Jefferson? What's his Jefferson like? 110.8. Looking at shots on target. Key passes. See, I'm going to go for Sangara. Bring him into my team. I know I'm switching between screens here now, guys. You wonder what the hell's going on. You sent your team to me on Twitter. Cool. I'll have a look at it in a minute, mate. Let me just save this and I'll bring up Twitter. and then we can have a good look at it. So I'm going to save this. Can I save it? Not you having a paddy at me? Internet. That's the second time that's done that, actually. I think the first time was like a different kind of frozen. So what I'll do, I'll bring this back on the screen, and then we'll bring on Scholes' team as well. We'll bring his screen on as well. Let's see. This is what I've gone for. This is what I've gone for. Hopefully, is that showing okay? We'll make it a bit more bigger. That's what I've gone for at the moment. I'm a wild card. Kone, I've got about 0.7 left in the bank. Are we in the right order? I think we are. Paint still, probably need to change him. He plays. God knows what do you play, mate? 14th. So he playing the 14th. So I need to get someone who's on the 15th. Playing 14th. I'm always very like trying to get this right. I think you're 16th. So what we'll do against here. So we get the right way then. And then this is like the starting lineup, what we're gonna probably go for. Sanuse is 15th. So I think we're good. We're good. What I might do here, might get rid of Cape Verde. I think he might not keep a clean sheet this time. If they do, they do. So I'm going to get rid of him for now. I'm going to just move it about just quickly. And then defensive-wise, I'm going back and forth here now, guys. So 5.3. Let's go over a little scroll down here. Algeria. Get the points system on here. We'll get to your team in a bit. Don't worry, mate. We'll get to your team in a bit. No, don't worry. We will get to your team. Hopefully the internet doesn't pack in again. Looks like we're all good. So this is probably what I might go for. Looking at a good defender to go for. Got the Senegal guy in. Do you know what? Should I just do it and just believe in Marnie's team? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Hopefully it loads. It would give it about 20 seconds. And then we'll bring Scholes' team. He's put the notification, so we'll have a look at his... Oh, that's interesting. Still loading, guys. So I just clicked off something here. Right. What we'll do, this is it. So, right, this is the team. This is the team I've gone for. This is the team I'm going for, and I'm pretty much happy with it. I think it's good. I think it's good to go. Cisse plays. I think everyone's in order. The only problem is, what have I got? No, that's right. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with this team. This is the team I'm probably going to go for. This is the starting lineup. I think this is a good team. I'm happy with it. I'm going triple Senegal. Double Morocco. Double Nigeria. Double Mali. Double Cameroon. One from Ghana. I'm happy with this team. I think this is a nice team now, so I'm going to stop it there. With Scholes, I'll have to try and open your team, mate. Unfortunately, my Twitter's gone weird, mate. I'm going to have to, because my Twitter's gone a bit weird. So we're going to have to probably pause things there. Unfortunately, I can't open it. But if you want to send it to me on Twitter, like a private message or something like that, mate, a screenshot, we can have a look at it. But unfortunately, I can't get I can on my phone, but unfortunately, I can't get it open on the laptop for you all. But yeah, I don't know whether to go for Mahrez Or Mane. Go for Mane. Mars will play both games, but Mane might not. Are we sure about that? There could be some rotation. You know, Algeria, I think Senegal, I think it's Mane, isn't it? But it's up to you, mate. We'll probably wrap things up there now, guys. But thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button. Do subscribe. I've been the FPL Penguin. You've been the W Bunch Army. And should see you guys in the next stream. Actually, wait. Hold up. You guys want to join the FPL Penguin League? Get it on with magical powers. How do we get it on? How do we share the all the links in the Discord? So if you want to join the Discord, it's in my thing. We just need to get it on. So that way. God knows. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do it, but I'll post it in YouTube anyway, guys. So we're just going to leave things there, and we'll probably just wrap things up. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm the FPL Penguin, and see you guys in the next stream. Take care. Bye-bye.